The joy of pouring with the partners. With me, you know this person is Frosty and my darling wife, Vanna Swipe.
Hi everyone, happy Sunday.
Happy Sundays. Yeah, I've been deliberating whether to say anything or not, but I am sorry if I seem a bit off my game. Vanna has far more composure than I do. Found out last night our unofficially adopted little brother who lives in our in the side of our house. We have a tiny little kind of loft suite,
house.
a little tiny house, and it's our adopted little brother who's been living in there for the past
8 or 9
8
years.
or 9 years now, and we found out last night that he's leaving the house.
And going on an adventure.
Yes, he's going on an adventure. He's got himself a work permit for Australia, and he's going off around the world to have his life and have his adventure, which is absolutely awesome. And we couldn't be happier for him, but
we're feeling empty nested with the parents moving at the end of May and now the little brother leaving. It's just the two of us now in this big house, and it hurts our hearts.
Yeah. So just feeling a bit off my game. Sorry if it seems that way, but wanted just to explain anyway. So anyway, hello, that was a little waffle of 30 seconds. So anybody that got hit with the advert immediately is now watching the show. Hi there, everybody. Hi there. Welcome to the show. This is show number 50, Vanna.
Wow.
Wow, right. Okay. So yeah, we've been doing it over a year, but we did take a couple of weeks off occasionally. So that's why we're at show 50, not 52. But we have been doing this a year now last month, actually. I think we started it in March. Yeah. But anyway, show number 50, and we're going to be testing out some of the new TLPs. So first of all, just let's give an introduction to all of our moderators and all of the admins in the live chat and everything, and all of the fabulous people and the jelly beans and the passengers in our group on Facebook, The Acrylic Crazy Train. If you're not part of that, please search us out on Facebook, The Acrylic Crazy Train. Join us, and that's where you'll find all of the marvelous admins and moderators that are in the live chats, and that also help us admin the group. So first off, please, can we subscribe? If you guys are watching and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because when you subscribe, you can interact in the live chats when we do live premieres like this. You can also comment on our videos. You can give likes, which are really important. The more likes we get, the more likely YouTube is to
recommend our videos.
Exactly. So yes, and the last thing, if you guys are in the super chat, in the bottom right hand corner, if you feel so inclined to do so, there's a little $sign, and it's a way of supporting Vanna and I and the channel and the show, and showing your support by sending us a super sticker or a super chat. If you click on that little dollar icon, it will take you to a secure page, and you can choose a little sticker, and you can even write messages in some of them in the super stickers or the super chats, I think, and you can send them. It's a way to get your messages highlighted in the chat, get your questions noticed and answered far more quicker, and support Vanna and I and help us pay the postage and buy more materials and stuff so we can make more of the shows. So that's the super chats and super stickers. Big shout out to all of our regulars that are watching every week. We absolutely love you. You know who you are, and we don't need to go through the whole list all the time. So darling Vanna, would you like to get last week's canvas dried results? There we go, guys. I'm going to stand at the side so I don't sound muffled. Oh, beautiful work there, Vanna. Look at those, getting those shimmers in there. Oh, I think that was Jambean. Thank you so much, darling. That was a super sticker. Thank you, Janice. But there's the dried results of our attempted galaxy pour, where we didn't quite have enough paint, didn't quite get enough movement, and it kind of ended up looking like a bit like an angelfish. But I think I shall use it as a background for a piece that I will sell at one of the festivals this year, because it sure is very pretty, and I'm sure it will make a lovely background.
The colours are stunning.
But yeah, there you go, guys. There's the dried results. Nice and close, Vanna. Beautiful. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we have got a couple of the new pigments from TLP. Hi TLP, hi everybody there, hi Fluid Art Company. Thank you so much, we love you very much. If you guys haven't heard about Fluid Art Co, please check them out, www.fluid-art.co. They sell all of the pigments that we use and pretty much all of the ingredients that we use to make this fluid art. They're a fantastic company, small company, even though, you know, they deliver worldwide, they're still a new small company, and we like supporting small new companies, and especially ones that are run by such awesome people with such amazing business and customer service ethics. There we go. Thank you very much, fluidart.co and TLP. So let's should we get the camera pointing down, Vanna, and we can show them these colour palettes?
You want to see, they're so pretty.
I think they're quite pretty. So let's get the camera pointing down. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da. Let's just straighten it up a little bit, and there we go. Okie dokie. Okay, Vanna's jumped in the live chat to say hello and be in there to say hello and answer your questions. So. The two colour palettes, 1 and 2. The new colours we're testing from TLP. Well, they're new to us. Apparently, some of them have been out just a little while, but we haven't got our hands on them yet. But some of them, the latest release, this one here, and this is a real special one, Unicorn. And it only just came out, and you can see it's this beautiful light blue kind of colour. And I guess you can see with the light reflecting on it, it's an interference pigment, but interference, I would almost argue it's a transparent chameleon pigment, because literally it changes color. And look at this, this is really crazy. See if I can get it. The pigment's so fine, when you move it around, it looks like it's it's actually liquid in it. It's very strange.
It's officially my new favorite color.
Yes. But it goes through, it interferes, this lovely light blue color, but it goes from a gold to a violet to a darker purple, then to a bluey turquoise, and yeah, really quite fantastic. So that's the brand new one that we're going to be testing today in these two color palettes. But we also just got our hands on Honeycomb, this beautiful gold, shimmery gold color. We got our little grubby paws on some of the Violet Rain, which is this gorgeous deep purple color, and it's kind of like got a bit of a blue interference, blue or violet interference to it. So that's another one. Then we got our hands on this one, Deja Vu. It's, wow, another disco piggy. It's highly UV reflective, so it luminesces. And that's Deja Vu. And then, yes, I've used it a little while. They've released this a little while, Waterfall, but I only had a sample before, and they were kind enough to send us a pot of it. So that's the one color palette right there, okay, guys? And now this color palette here. This is the fantastic Syra from, they're all pigments, TLP pigments. And it's this lovely kind of claret, kind of ripe cherry color. Absolutely beautiful. So that one was going to go down. Then we've got this one here, which is another one of the Disco Pigs, fluorescent orange, and this one's called Boogie. So there you go. And then we've got this lovely deep harvest gold from TLP. That one's going down. And then we have this one here, the beautiful Sangria. I don't use it very much, and I've got to use it more and more because it is absolutely fantastic. And then last one, Funk by this little piggy. Another one of the Disco Pigs. It's kind of, you know, a little bit similar to the Deja Vu. It's just Deja Vu is a bit deeper and darker, but when you mix it up, I will show you the Deja Vu compared to the Funk, you will see the difference. There you go. See, it mixes up very much darker, I believe, than the actual pigment in the thing itself, but there's the two differences. So Vanna's we're gonna be doing swipes today, guys, because we feel like doing swipes, and why not? And we're gonna be using these two color palettes. We're gonna be using a 14 by 11 inch cradle, bing, 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 one of these, there we go. We've got some tape on the back to keep the back clean. And we're gonna do some swipes. We haven't decided, actually. Vanna, I'm going to give, obviously, you know, ladies first. You can go first with your swipes, my dear.
No, I was going to go second and use up all the leftovers.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, no, because I'm going to use one colour palette, and I was figuring you can use the other colour palette, my dear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I did mention it earlier, and you didn't really kind of, you didn't
I
reply, so I was thinking, did you understand what I was meaning? So, yeah, which one would you like to use, my darling?
Oh, no pressure, hey? I want to use the one with the unicorn.
Yeah, of course you want to use the one with the unicorn.
I identify as a unicorn.
just yes. Doesn't she identify as a unicorn?
do.
Yes. So brilliant. Vanna's going to use this one, this color palette, and I'm going to use this color palette. Vanna is going to experiment with some different palette knives and getting different shapes and swirls and things like that with it. So I'm going to move her color palette just off to this one side here, and that lovely little bunch of gorgeousness over there. And these are the ones I'm going to use. So I'm just going to move these ones out of the way because we don't really need them in the shot anymore. It was really just to show you them and how they look. So, oh dear, hang on, the camera is a little bit wonky. There we go, that's a bit better. So,
Yay, me.
what?
I guess I go first.
Oh, you are going to go first. Oh, brilliant. Okay, great. Yeah, because you know, I was thinking, you know, it's why am I always going first? Let's ladies go first. So here we go. Da-da-da.
Back down, up down,
Up, down. Sorry, guys. So there we go.
Get
Okay,
spinner.
let's just get some of this in.
Brown.
Bingo. Let's swap these color palettes around
Yeah.
because that's what you want, my dear.
I do, yeah. I know you probably wanted to use the unicorn too, because I know you also really love it.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you get for letting me go first.
Wow. It's not, you know, it's no big problem at all.
Alright, I think that's centered.
Kind of looks centered, yeah, but
Yeah.
what we need to do is
Center it in the
center in
shot.
the shot like that. We're going to have to just move it back up and out a little bit, guys, so you can get the full... Oops, I'm so sorry for keep twisting this around. There we go. Lovely. That's the shot that we really kind of want. The money shot as such, let's say. Excellent. So, Vanna, let's just check that you have got this in the middle.
Yeah. And fluid art makes it easy with those lines on
With the
map.
lines everywhere, yeah. I mean, whose amazing good idea was it to put those lines on the map? So, here we go. So, there's the 11 by 16. Hang on a second, Vanna.
Yeah.
Let me just get one of these little pots here.
Oh yeah, stop it spinning. I love your little tricks.
Yeah, just stop the piece spinning like that. And Vanna's going to use white. And Vanna, have you got all of your bits and pieces? We've got also a choice of, we've got a nice pink cell activator. We've got some of that turquoise still. We've got some brand new Prussian blue mixed up. We have some brand new Rust-Oleum gold cell activator mixed up, and we also have some white cell activator. So Vanna is going to choose from those.
I'm leaning towards Prussian blue, but if you guys would like to see something else, write a comment in the live chat, and I will choose the one that you guys, that is chosen the most by you guys watching.
Oh, nice. Hi there, Larry Green Roomer. He says a spin break. That's genius.
Yeah.
Exactly. You got to do that kind of stuff. You want some more here, babe? Yeah. We've got quite a big canvas there.
I think that's enough, eh?
That should be enough. We can also put some more around the edges if we feel like it. Do you want to pick it up and kind of tilt it around a
I
bit?
do. I kind of like doing that. It's fun.
Brilliant. Right, so I'm just going to get these cell activators ready. You said you wanted to use the...
I prefer the Prussian. I'm leaning towards Prussian blue, but if the people
Just
in the
the Prussian
chat
blue.
want to see something else or a combination, just let us know in the live chat, and
which I will be periodically
Sai will be
just
me
checking.
in the chat.
Yeah, I'm just opening the cell activators here. Could have done this in a couple of minutes just before the show, but
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
shoulda, woulda, coulda. Oh yeah, and I just wanted to address something. Vanna let me know that last week when I mistakenly took Georgianne talking about the PourCon, the huge acrylic pouring conference in Vegas in August, I got it confused with and I mentioned that piggies can be expensive. Now, let me just clear up that fact, okay? Now, yes, piggies are more expensive than their alternatives of tube paints and some of the dollar store paints and things like that. But the effects they give us are far greater than their alternatives. Yes. As far as other pigments go, the TLP and this little piggy, their pigments are incredibly competitively priced. There's no one really out there, I believe, that's I'm sure online you can find some places where you'll get pigments cheaper, But
Probably not ethically sourced.
but no,
pigments, yeah.
exactly, this is the other thing with Fluid Art Co. and TLP. They ethically source all of their pigments, all of their minerals, and all of their micas that go into making their pigments. They ethically source from sustainable sources, where they actually pay their miners and their people that do the dangerous work of getting these rocks out a decent wage.
I feel that's important.
I feel that's really important, especially when you have things like that, which aren't very cool.
All right. So I'm going to do two. Where did I put those?
I don't know. What
Here we
are
go.
you missing?
So I'm going to do two different swipes with two different tools. I'm going to use this one and this one. And on one of them, I'm going to do circles layered. And on the other ones, I'm going to do stripes one in front of the other to get two different effects, but using the same colors. And we'll see. I think it'll turn out quite pretty.
Everyone's saying that Prussian blue is really good. So I'm just going to do a few. I'm just going to read through and say a few highs. So hi there, Georgianne. Hi Denise Hudson. Hi there, darling. Hi Judy. Hi Justin. Hi there, Justin Sally. Linda, of course. And then Disco says Larry Green Room. Hi Gail. Hi Hazel. Hi Janice. Hi Heather. Hi, this little piggy. It's either going to be Lani or it's going to be Jen or it might be Amy. So hi to all of you guys, or if it's someone else, hi to you guys. Reading down through a bit more. Hi there, Chris Neville. I can't read that properly. I need my glasses. Sorry. Hi, Chris. Hi, Sheldon. Hi, Taslima. Hi there, darling. How you doing? Nice to see you in the chat. And hi Deborah, Deborah's there as well, and Hazel. Hi Hazel. Excellent.
We got a good turnout today.
People are saying the Prussian blue is lovely, so they're going to go for that. So I'm going to oh, look at that. Let's just go in a bit closer for the unicorn now. There you go, guys.
This is definitely my new favorite color.
Oh, I'm going to say it's really giving my favorite, which is obviously
just the shimmer shift that it does
is just insane.
I wish they made hair dye that would do this.
Oh, could you imagine?
I would have it in a second.
Okay, you don't have to use all of that. If you want to leave a little bit for me, that might be lovely. Okay, you've used it all. Go and do it. Just scrape it out.
Sorry.
So I didn't know. That was a sorry that definitely came with a not sorry afterwards. No, you're not. Don't say it.
If you would have said, I would happily say you
wow,
some.
it doesn't matter, Vanna. Go on. So this is an interesting way you're laying these colours down, Vanna. Why are you doing it this way?
Because I just wanted to do two different swipes with two different techniques. I'm going to smoosh one and drag one with a hook. We'll see. I've got an idea. And as we know, the things we see in our head are not that often what comes out on the canvas, but with swipes, they're usually always pretty. They're such beautiful. They're my favorite. I love them. This color is very pretty. What's this yellow one called again?
That yellow one is...
let's see.
It's okay. Honeycomb.
Honeycomb. Gosh, that's beautiful.
Isn't it? And it's very honeycomby.
Yes.
Oh, bless her. Linda says, Piggy's the envy struggle. The envy struggle is real. LOL. Oh, bless your heart, Linda. You still haven't been able to get any little piggies yet, I guess. She says, oh, she's loving the honeycomb.
Yeah, it's so pretty. Okay.
Oh wow, you're a little bit behind. Wow.
Yes, my phone is always a little bit behind.
Yeah,
on the
that's
YouTube.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm always a few seconds behind what's actually happening in our kitchen. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. No, I've caught it up now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
I just click on the thing on the little progress bar and drag it all the way to the right, and then it will get you right up.
Oh, look what's happening there.
Oh, love it. Yeah, look at that. We've got a bit of flocculation happening, I think.
All right, so.
Let's get in nice and close on there.
Oh my gosh, that's so pretty.
Oh, wow.
Look what I just did.
Oh. Hang on, let me go in even closer for you guys.
I likey.
Oh, wow. With the honeycomb underneath those colours. That's what TLP just said. I'm sorry, I couldn't see who it was at TLP that's actually there. But they said, yeah, the honeycomb with the magentas and those kind of colours.
Dark blue and that gold together are just
And then
such complementary colors.
This fabulousness of the unicorn is just like, what? Just incredible. Yeah, and Vanna's using
I've
this.
never used this one before.
Yeah, the diamond one. So interesting what you're going to do and how you're going to do it, darling. Go for it.
I'm going to try. Okay, I'm going to start over here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look. Oh, wow. It gives you fantastic zigzags. Look at that. That's interesting.
I've never tried that before. I wanted to give it a go.
Yeah.
Because this tool's been in the thing for a while and it's not had an opportunity to make
an appearance yet. Yeah, no.
So I thought
exactly.
Today's its big day.
Big day. So what are you going to do now, Vanna?
Well, I think this is all going to grow out. I think right in the middle here, I would really like to see...
You're going to, put some more paint?
I'm going to just do, just a little drizzle right here. Like that. And then I think I want to see some of this.
Next to it, aren't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that. Wow.
Just to give it a little visual interest in that negative space.
Oh, and is that what you're going to do some frosty mods on?
Yeah!
Okay, the toothpicks are under the lip balm.
Oh, thank you. Okay, and then...
Awesome.
What kind of mods do we think we want to do here?
Oh, this is up to you. Do you want to start from the edge and work in with a circle, or...
Yes.
Or do the circle and then work out?
No, I think you're right. And I think what I'm going to do is... Okay, loops.
Loops. Yeah. Okay. Oh, look at that. Nice.
That one didn't come out far enough. Let's just give this a wipe. And back in here. Oh, there's a lot of paint in there.
Yeah. That's what I was like, oh, you want to put more paint in that? Nice.
Yeah. And then I think I want to kind of give it a little tip this way.
Yeah, because you want to... Yeah. What do you want to keep and what do you want to lose?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, there's quite a lot of paint on there.
There is.
So that's why I moved the cat out of the splatter zone, the splash zone. Wow, okay. So, okay, you've got more paint on this side now than you do there. So if you spin it, all of that is gone.
Oh, okay.
So, you know.
I didn't think about that.
Well, this is it. I was like, I didn't want to question why you were tilting it, but I had to explain to you that if you were then to spin it like that, you're going to lose all of that.
I'm still learning.
And just keep this. So, yeah, I don't know why you tilted it at all.
Is it back in the middle now?
Pretty much. It's pretty much in the middle. Okay. I love these here. Look at
too.
this. Oh, that's a shame. Look at those.
Do you think I should put something else here? Do you think this is going to go away?
Oh
no.
Oh. What happened?
Woo.
Oh.
Emergency.
Sorry, guys. I was trying to get the camera.
It's a shame that's going to go away.
Yeah, see, it's quite pretty, isn't it? So anyway, let me just get this back as it should be on the piece. Oh gosh, I think I've really ruined the view now. But you're gonna spin it, or you're gonna do some more frosty mods?
Well, this is all gonna grow. I think that most of this white will go away. Do you think I should put something else there?
No, because basically all you're gonna end up with is the middle third.
That's what I want.
That's all you're gonna get, because everything else is gonna.
That's what I want.
Is gonna fly off. Well, not fly off. It will fly off if we spin way too fast and vigorously. But if we spin nicely at a decent rate, we shouldn't get too much paint splattering
edge wedding,
everywhere.
how do we feel about edge wedding? Should we do that?
Yes, let's just move this back a bit so it's in the middle of the table. And while you're wetting the edges there, Vanna, I can sort out the camera angle. Bingo, there we go. Da, 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 da. You wet those edges, my dear.
Yep.
And then let's give this baby a spin.
Oh, I'm excited.
I bet you are.
I'm running out of paint.
Honestly, I really like.
This
There's
canvas
so
a lot of paint
there's
on
so
here.
much paint on it. I really don't think we're gonna
This
have a
is a
problem.
non-issue?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, I found a big glob. Over
yeah,
there.
yeah. There's a huge glob of paint.
Okay, now I can. I just wanted to get a little dirtier.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, spinny, spinny.
Time for the spinny spin.
Let's make magic. Thanks for letting me go first. I've really missed making paintings our last couple shows because you've been doing the big ones.
The big ones, exactly.
This is gonna be pretty.
I hope so.
I hope so too. Ooh.
Yeah, right. So now we need to stop it quick.
Yeah, wipe that paint off my foot.
Yep.
Was in my stepping zone.
Yeah.
There we go. I forgot to put my finger on the board.
Well, yeah, to catch some stuff.
To
So
catch
what
the
you need to
drips.
do is just wipe those drips off right now. And the other thing, you know, with our dear little brother moving out of the studio apartment that we have,
Oh yes.
means that I'm actually going to be able to have a studio, albeit a very small one, but an actual dedicated space that I can do this art in, and we can set up all of our stuff in it.
That's exciting.
Yeah, but to be honest, you know, I'd rather have my friend live in there than a studio. But here we go for another spin,
I'm scared
Vanna.
to get my finger in there because the edge
Well,
of
you
the
got,
canvas is
no,
so
you
close.
stand here.
There.
Right?
I haven't mastered it like you've mastered it.
Well, you put your finger on the canvas, not in front of it, and let it get hit by the board.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's have a look at this right now. So let's just come in a bit closer. There you go. Da, da, da. See how much movement we've still got here?
It's so pretty.
Not a whole lot of movement. It is very pretty. Let's just...
These colors are stunning.
Right, so get this again.
Okay.
And wipe up all that excess over the edges.
Okay.
As much as you can, because you want to spin that again, because I feel the paint is too...
Yep. I
Too
don't want it to.
thick.
I'll be sad if this one cracks.
Yeah.
I know. I put down too much pillow paint.
Yes, you did. That's all right.
I'm still learning.
Well, this is, again, you know, you didn't put down too much pillow paint, but the amount of pillow that you put down
Combined with the amount of
amount
colors.
of colour you put down, we could use the word excessive, Vanna. But
that's
again,
silly.
you're learning, you guys are watching Vanna learn, and you know, if this stuff is happening to you, you're dripping all over the tools.
That's okay. I'll fix it.
If this kind of stuff is happening to you guys, this is why. It's too much paint, you know, and we're getting...
Look, it's not even rolling over right there.
Exactly, that's why I told you to wipe up all these edges so we can give it a good spin. So here we go. Okay, you really need to give it a good solid spin, no little namby-pamby spins. And then because of the size of the canvas and because so much paint got used, you've got to get your fingers on there and stop it splattering around everywhere, because we paint in our kitchen, guys, and we don't want to get paint over everything, as I have done so many times.
It happens.
It happens, but you know, if you can try to make it not happen, you know, that's really the best kind of thing right there.
Oh, it's so pretty.
So there we go, guys. Let's get in nice and close so you guys can see. I would also clean that out, so, you know. Trying to teach Vanna how to paint cleanly and nicely and not get everything in a real painty mess, because that's not how we like to work. But no slight upon anybody, the messy painters out there. I love the fact that you can get in there and get really messy. And
We just don't have a space where we can make a big mess.
no, exactly that. We don't have the space. But, so, just cleaning up these edges. Now, I'm sure you were just watching Vanna clean up those edges, yeah? And she was doing the best job she possibly could by cleaning up the edges of the board. But as you could see, it didn't work very well. And when she was cleaning them up, bless her, she didn't clean them up to the best or take as much paint off as you possibly could. So if you notice the way I'm using the rag here, I get a cleaner edge each time I do another pass over and a swipe. And that really helps you clean up all the excess from the edges of your spinner board if you've got a board like ours, and get these bits of paint done. So go on, present, Vanna.
Oh, I'm just kind of, it's so pretty. I love the way it's gone all watery there. That's beautiful. A couple little air bubbles I need to pop.
So the torch is on the, no, don't do that.
Don't
Get
do
the
that?
torch on it, darling.
Okay.
Popping bubbles with a skewer. Right, if they're big and there's only a few, yeah. Otherwise, just give it a quick torch. This is another good thing to mention, that, you know, as long as you don't overcook the paint or anything, just a light torching.
Didn't pop.
The pigments are of very good, high quality, and they do not mind being torched at all.
Oh.
So what are you liking especially about it, Vanna? Please tell the people.
Oh, I love it all. I love the color combination. That honeycomb,
It's the killer colour palette, isn't it?
it's so pretty. It really makes everything else just pop. And the unicorn, and I don't know whether this is happening because maybe the pillow paint was waterier than the pigments we put down. But I
don't know
love,
what you're talking about, 'cause I can't
you
see.
can't see,
One
I'm just
second,
talking
just
to the
cleaning.
camera.
Yeah, no, I'm
This
cleaning.
bit here, it just reminds me of like, almost like I put alcohol on it.
What? Oh, here?
Here,
Oh, yeah, that's quite weird, isn't it?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Very interesting. Very
Yeah,
interesting
I love
effect.
it. I'm really happy with it.
Awesome, awesome. So there you go, Vanna's swipes.
I've got a little bit of warpy cells down here.
Well, it's because we had to spin it, you know.
Spin it extra.
Well, not spin it extra. It's just,
Yeah.
you know, there was a lot of
Too
paint,
much.
and when there's a lot of paint, that increases the chances of the paint being uneven. And that means, you know, like there was a bit more pillow on one side. When you put all the colours down, you put more colours on one side. So the paint was a little uneven. So when you span, we kept the nice cell structures here and everything, but because the paint was uneven, we get this kind of, what we call warping. Your cells here and here, though, are just absolutely
I'm really
fabulous.
glad that I did the modification in the middle.
Through the
to
middle,
fill
yeah, it's
that-
quite cute.
Yeah.
It's cute. I love it. And especially those two colours together, the combo is
So pretty.
pretty amazing, isn't it?
Couple naked bits on the edge here.
Oh, well, we
Surprise,
just
surprise, yeah,
pull up a little bit of,
with all that paint.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. I'll just finish daubing these edges, and I will get this off of here so you can make a painting.
Yeah.
Right, that's all good. Okay.
Brilliant. So, let's just come out so you see what we're doing. Here you go, Vanny. You need to wipe those edges. Gotta wipe them cleanly.
Yeah. Otherwise, it will just keep pulling.
Pulling
and
off
pulling
the
and
whole.
Pulling. No.
Excellent. Ooh,
That one edge was very juicy.
there we go. So, do you want to give them one last little show and tell? And give it a little, try and get the lights in it. There we go.
Yay!
Pretty, pretty, pretty.
Knock 10.
Okay. So, hi guys, hi. Let's just clean up the last little bits of this excess paint we've got on here, because we don't want to put a canvas down on wet silicone mats, because especially if we're spinning, because if you put a canvas on a wet silicone mat like this, you increase the chances of the picture of your canvas sliding off, because although, you know, a nice dry bottom canvas sticks really nicely to the silicone. If the silicone's covered in paint like it is right now, and I were just to put a canvas straight on top of that and spin it, it would more than likely, and with good chance, spin off the spinner. Sorry guys, I'm just finding paint all the way over here. I'll let Vanna deal with that.
I can, yeah.
I'll move this cat out of the way. He just loves always sitting on the best seat in the house. That's always right in the way.
He wants to be near us.
Bless his little heart. Where is he? There he is. Da, 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 da. Let's move around. There he is, little poops. Mew. There you go. Little guy. So, let's just...
Here you go.
Let's just clean up this mess. Da, 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 da. And let's get on with the second part of the show. Me, and I'm going to do a swipe too, but I'm going to do a different kind of swipe. I'm going to put all of the colours down in the middle, and then we're going to swipe out either side because I am going to try to lay the colours down in the colour palette that I'm going to use from light to dark. So when we swipe out either side, and I'm going to use either a dark purple or dark blue background, a pillow, and hopefully we're going to get that lovely effect where you get where you go from light to dark, and so all the background part of the swipe is very light, with the foreground colours of the swipe being all dark and quite moody and nice. So let's hope that's how it comes out. Sorry guys, could have been a little more together with another rag for me, Vanna.
I did.
No, you didn't.
It's right here.
Yep. No, no. That wasn't there. Anyway, it's all good. So let's just get this all cleaned up so we can get on with the second part. Thank you so much for your patience, my friends, and thank you again for joining us. Thank you to anybody that might have sent a super sticker or a super chat, something like that, and we have missed it because we've both been presenting and doing bits of the show. So thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for those. And thank you for your support watching our little show. And now's a great time just to remind anybody that might have joined a little bit late, if you haven't subscribed, please guys, subscribe to our channel. When you subscribe, you can comment and you can like and you can interact in the live chats. And it's a great way to show your support for us, please. And also, if you like what we're doing here, please tell your friends. Help us spread the word of our little show and help us increase our viewing numbers. They seem to be dropping again, which is a bit of a shame. But you know, Vanna and I enjoy doing this, and until there's no one watching us, I guess we'll carry on doing it. But if you could please help us, and when you see the posts telling you about the show in the Facebook groups, please share them. And when you share them, at the top of the little share part where it says share the post, you've got a couple of options, and you can click share to a group, or you can click share to a page, or share to your friends. And please guys, share to your friends, your other friends that like fluid art, and let's help spread the word about our little show. Okay, so brilliant. That's it all cleaned up a bit. I'm going to use a bit less paint than Vanna did. It's all right. Yeah, this is it. When we get the studio next door, we can set everything up. We can have cameras on arms that aren't in the way and get bonked by our heads and stuff as we walk past. There won't be the threat of getting the cat filthy, but I'm sure the cat will be scratching on the door wanting to come in and not being left alone.
He's definitely going to want to come over there.
I'm sure he will. So we're at 1:39. Brilliant. Okay, 39 minutes. Got 20 minutes, which is more than enough for me to waffle on and make a nice piece of art. Hopefully that's going to be pretty. So here we go. Let's get the I like the name spinner break Larry, that was great. Yeah, the spinner brake just to stop it moving when it's in frame, because it's just ever so annoying if it just slowly starts to tilt and move. Okay, let me get the canvas. Bingo, bingo. Now I'm going to do it. So you've got different ways, you've got different choices. I'm going to do it this way, yeah, same way Vanna kind of laid it out. Just like this. Now we make sure it's centered by looking at these little tiny bits of crescents here, and then these little bits of crescents here, and just making sure that they're pretty much even. You can also look at these little triangles, make sure they're all even, you see. And when they are even like that, that means that they're going to be, this is pretty much in the middle, and it's going to spin nicely and evenly. Okay. Let's just get a better break on than that. Oh dear. Bingo. There we go. Excellent. Let's move the camera down. Bingo. Now, my colour palette, this one here. So, I'm figuring actually, bing bing, I want to do it this way because I'm going to swipe out either side like that. So, yeah, well, no, I could have kept it that way, of course. I can just swipe it this way, can't I? Silly idiot. Kind of moved it now. But there we go, pretty much back in the middle. Excellent. Okie dokie. So I am going to use, I've got the choices. Like with this lovely colour palette, we've got this, I think it's called Mature Grape. It's a very, very dark kind of purple colour. Let me show you it in the tub. There you go. So I could use that because, you know, that is very much in this colour palette as it is already. Or I could put this on a blue, on a very, very dark blue. This is the Anchors Away. No, I am going to do it. Or we could go really cray-cray and use this Forward Fuchsia. Ooh. Yeah, no, not Forward Fuchsia. I wish I still had some black left, because if I did, I would be using black. But we don't, so let's just use what we got.
We get some on Tuesday.
What?
Get some black.
Well, I will go to town. We'll go to Sherwin-Williams and we'll get some more black on Tuesday. Excellent. Okay, so here we go with the grape. Bingo, that's enough. Because we can let that spread out.
Georgianne would like you to show the consistency of the paints before you put them down.
Oh, of course. Hi there, Georgianne. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. And now let me just... My hands are a little bit wet now because I had... So... Here we go, Georgianne, my dear. These paints are mixed up very roughly 2-to-1 of the Behr 8300 and the Joe Sonia Gloss Varnish. So there we go. They drizzle really nicely, stay up for about a second on the top, and then they fold in on themselves. So there you go. I think that's a good example with the orange. And there's the gold. Drizzles really nicely. Piles up on the surface just for a second and then just melts straight back in on itself. So there you go, Georgianne. I hope that's cool, and I hope that's cool for everybody else. Okay, so now I'm going to pick the paint up, the picture up again, and I'm just going to It's always good when you move the paints over, because you can see and find little grommets in the paint, in the reflection from the light bulb above me. Because if we find some grommets in the paint, we want to get rid of those little grommets or grollies or boogers or whatever you want to call them. Because if we leave them in there when it dries, they will be very evident and a little lump on your canvas, and that's not what we always want, is it? So, right, I need to just get that bit, and I just need to just move this over a little bit more. Sorry guys, just kind of waffling, singing to myself as I'm just repositioning this, making sure it's nicely in the middle. Excellent. Let's just get rid of our break for a second so we can then just nicely smooth these edges out. See, look at that lovely, gorgeous grape colour. It will dry a little bit darker than it is right now. And I think it's going to be pretty amazing. Let's hope so. Excellent. Yeah, I'm just going to pick the whole thing up and just make sure it's nicely, pretty even, which it is. Excellent. Okie dokie. Bingo. Oh, there we go. Let's get the brake back in there. And we are going in this order. We're putting the gorgeous, Syra down first. So I am just going to put a lovely stripe of this right down the middle. Oh, I did say I was going light to dark. Nope, I'm not now. I am going dark to light. Oh, well, that kind of... Oh, no, I tell you what, I'm just going to go in the order that I had it actually... I'm going to put it down in the order I had it in my mind originally. So that is actually the Syra. Now that one is the Fabulous Harvest Gold. And now this one is of the Fabulous Boogie. It's just the contrast between them.
I think Boogie and Unicorn would play nicely together.
Oh, you think orange and then the blue? Yeah. Let's just hold those two up together for a second and see what Vanna's on about. Yeah. Yes, those two together. Riot of clashing. Love it. Okay, so that was the Boogie, and now this last one is the Sangria. Bingo. You can see I didn't go all the way to the end because there's really no point, guys, because we will be pouring, you know, that off, or when we spin. Now the last one, look at this. This is the funk, and check out this as a contrast.
Purple and orange goes so well.
Oh, purple and orange is just like the clash. Contrast made in heaven. Absolutely love it, 2 bits. So just kind of, sorry guys, got to clean up the edges of my pots, otherwise they will all get really sticky and nasty and make using up the colours a little more tricky. Bingo. Okay, so let's put those to the side. And now let me get my tool. So I want some lines in it. I don't want it to just be one even swipe all the way. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do that and that. Okay. And I'm going to use gold, and I'm going to use the Prussian blue as well. So I'm going to put, I want the gold on top. So I'm going to put the Prussian blue, I'm going to put the gold first, and then the Prussian blue. So always give them a good stir up, guys. So here we go. Let's put the gold on first. Here we go. And now with the Prussian blue, let's just give it a nice little drizzle down the middle. Bingo. Oh, lovely. So you can see, there we go, guys. And we're going to go in the middle right here, and we're going to drag it all the way out to the edge. Lovely. Okay, just need to clean our tool each time. How's it going in the live chat there, Vanna? People having fun?
Absolutely, always.
Awesome. Hi there, everybody in the live chat. Hi to everybody that's just joined us. Thank you so much for just joining us. Yeah. So I'm going to do this again. And I'm going to do the drips of that. I'm going to do this bit here. Okay, we've got to clean our tool each time, guys. And what about that little bit in the middle, you say? Aha, we have this little baby one. Excellent. And now we're just going to give this a little, because I do like it where we get some individuality to the different swipes either side, and get some lines in it, because they can add some interest and they can be great things to modify at a later date in a minute when we finish swiping. Brilliant. Let's just get these bits back in here. Okie dokie. So again, let's just get a bit of the gold on that. Whoop. A little bit much, but that's okay. We don't mind. And just put a bit of the blue, Prussian blue. Now I'm going to purposely do this over this side here, so we get the lines that we want in different kind of places. No, I should have actually done that. If I was very clever, I would have done that right in the middle and done two smaller swipes either side. But hindsight is 20/20, isn't it, friends?
It's giving me acid wash copper vibes.
Acid wash copper vibes. Love it, love it. Okay, so I'm going to do, yeah, this one here and then a little one on the edge. So, da, da, da. Brilliant. And this one. Boom. I hope the camera's nice and focused on those guys and the cells are coming up nicely and looking pretty for you. Okay, now the last one, little one on this side. Do I need to put it in any closer, Vanna, or is it okay?
You can push it in a little closer.
Okay, so.
Just give this right a touch.
There we go, hopefully that's
Awesome.
excellent.
Thank you.
So here's the last one, little swipey do here. Boom. Awesome. So let's just move this back a little bit. Now sometimes if you're really lucky you get this, you don't get this break in the middle. It works really nicely. You can kind of drag the paints out and you get this lovely kind of mix of the swipes in the middle, and it's not too actual solid and lining. But I'm not 100% on how nicely this one turned out, so I am going to do some modification right the way down through the middle. Now, you see, I've been having this idea of doing a kind of spiral modification.
Well, that sounds interesting.
I know, but it's something I haven't practiced. It's just an idea, and it's not something I want to practice live and make myself look a fool if it comes out absolutely terrible. But anyway, no, I'm just going to...
Try one on the edge.
What?
The spiral, do it on the very edge, and then if you don't like it, it disappears.
Yes, I guess. You see, my idea was to do a spiral like this. Let's get in over here close so you guys can see. Do a kind of concentric spiral, so it's like an S, do you know what I mean? So we come in like this and then out again, and then on this side here, sorry, right, so that's the S. Now what am I trying to do is this. There you go. I think that's what I'm kind of talking about. No, it's not.
It's good that you did it on the edge then.
It's a good thing I did it on the edge, isn't it? Let's stop waffling. We've got 5 minutes left, so let's just get on with some frosty mods down the middle. So we're going to go in and around, out, little circle, out and around. Loop those cells because they're nice. In with here, loop that one, out around there. Grab this little one, make it a heart, and then out of here, I'm just going to go. There we go. And I feel like we could also just do one out that way too.
That came out beautifully.
You think?
Yes.
Thank you, Vanna, for always seeing the pretty and the things that I do when I find it difficult to see them myself.
Jordan and I were just talking about that. We're always our own worst critics.
Yes, we are. It's like not what I had in my mind, and you're kind of down on it a bit. But anyway, so there we go, my friends. That was not what I had in mind at all. But, you know, hey ho, that's how it goes. Let's just take the camera point, get the pointing out a little bit. Let's get it kind of straight for you guys. I'm so sorry. There we go. And now in. So let's give this puppy a spin. We've not got a ton of paint. And I'm just going to spin it because I have a feeling, you know, I'd scrape it. But you can't scrape things until you spin them at least. Okay, so there we go. Okay. No, I didn't want to wet the edges because I feel like I am just going to scrape this straight away. But like I said, you can't scrape it, and you can't do that until you at least spin it and give it a chance of what it's going to look like. But I'm not bothering wetting my edges because I'm not holding out much hope. Because after saying, yes, I want to do this light to dark so we get this lovely light background and then a dark foreground, I completely messed that up because I'm not thinking clearly or straightly, and I am off my game. And I'm not blaming our lovely little adopted brother. But, you know, it's change is a difficult thing, as I'm sure many of you will agree. And, yeah, there we go. So, need to give this one another spin. Yeah, I might just paint the edges black.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, maybe, because I didn't put a lot of paint down because I didn't want what happened to Vanna to happen to me again.
Oh,
And,
I used too much and you used too little.
well, no, not too little. You know, there's still a bit of paint around everywhere. You're going to have to check on the floor, Vanna.
Yeah,
Sorry,
no
darling.
problem.
But there we go, guys. This is the end result.
I think it's beautiful.
Let me know. Let us know in the comments, and Vanna will read them in a second. After you
I
just
think
check
it's
before for
very
paint.
Oh no, you're good.
Yeah,
There's lots of paint down there, but it's dry. It's from last week. It's okay, Si.
Yeah.
It's only paint.
It's only paint, and it's
This
only
floor is going to get replaced. Sometime.
yeah, it's only acrylic paint as well. You know, acrylic paint was developed. Now this is the history of acrylic paint, and this is what I think and what I've read. Acrylic paint was developed because the only alternative back in the day was oil paint, and oil paint is very expensive, and back in the day it was even more expensive than it is now. So for people learning how to paint with such expensive materials is very, very costly. So they came up with acrylic version, the plastic version of the oil paints, which were water-based, far easier to make, far more cheaper to produce. And more importantly, more easier to clean up afterwards, and develop for schools and things like that. So this is why it's no big issue, no big problem. But anyway, there we go, my friends. There it is. Let me get the light on it so you can see. They think I should keep it. Do they? Bless them. Maybe we'll give it away to one of you next week.
That's exactly what Rainbow Bean just said.
Give it away to someone next
If
week.
you don't want to keep it, give it away.
There we go. So there we go, my friends. I can just see over at the time we're at 1:59, and I know there's other people that have premieres and things like that on a Sunday. So here we go. Just wanted to say bye, basically. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. We really appreciate it. We greatly appreciate and love your support. Thank you so much, and we will see you next week. And as always,
Happy pouring.
okay, darlings, ciao.
Bye.
Bye-bye.